And now, presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
Hi, and welcome to episode 26 of the Squared Circle Relics Podcast. I am joined, as always, two of the biggest jabronis in the game, Mr. David Lloyd, El Presidente himself, and Mr. Jamie Stocker. I don't mean that in a horrible way, guys. I don't mean that you're actual jabronis.
It's all right, we're pie eating over here. It's fine.
I'm using that word as much as possible at the moment after the sad news that we've had this week of the Iron Sheik. So everyone's a jabroni.
Poor Sheiky. Poor Sheik.
How have you guys been anyway?
Good, man. Yeah.
Good.
It's yeah. I mean, it seems like about 2 minutes ago we did a last pod, really. So I think it's because we keep meeting each other.
Yeah.
So
we're addicted to it now, aren't we?
You know what I mean? So we will talk about this later on, but we met up at our undisclosed location in St. Neots again in order to sort some leaf out in the pub.
A little bit of leaf.
Bit of leaf. No spice, just leaf. So that was fun. So we just keep meeting up. So it doesn't feel like long ago since we last spoke, really. So, but it's great, man. It's great. All good here. All good. All good. Recoveries across the board, I think. He's definitely, the little boy is definitely getting into his terrible twos and throwing tantrums all over the fucking place, time and time again. Sorry, Margaret.
Yep.
Which is like for no reason, like literally no reason. He won't even like that. Things go flying everywhere at the minute. It's like dodgeball.
Yeah,
a really shit version of dodgeball.
Yeah, I've had shoes thrown at me today a few times.
Oh, nice.
Who throws a shoe?
Who throws a shoe? Jamie, man, how are you? What's going on with your world?
All right, yeah, I haven't had any shoes thrown at me this week. It's been pretty calm on that front. So, all good, lads. I'm just doing a lot of work this week just to try and catch up. I'm obviously off over the next couple of weeks, so just trying to squeeze in as much as I can. I ended up recording 5 episodes of radio this week to try and squeeze in, where I normally do only 1 a week. So,
busy boy.
Yeah, been a busy boy. Yeah. So, yeah, busy times, but ready to roll for tonight. So
we should ask as well. How's the birthday boy?
Yeah,
great birthday. One of the worst birthdays I've ever had, I think. Actually, it's just weird one. I went out with the missus in the morning, had some lunch, and then all of a sudden I just took like a really funny turn, and I was just instantly felt like shit and had to go home. Don't know how I drove home, but I did. Threw up, went to the toilet, went to bed, spent the whole day in bed, woke up to see the kids just before they went to bed, and then went back to bed. Wow. So, really bad. Yeah.
Well, in some countries, they pay for that experience. It's sad, man, but like, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Belated.
This is your real birthday present, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. But I tell you what, I did take a trip back to when I was 10 years old, 1997, and I got a little present. One of my presents was, I'll play you the thing.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I know that noise.
It's an R2D2 Tamagotchi.
That's so cool.
So yeah, I'm looking after 2 kids and a R2 unit as well. So
does
Jamie,
R2 shit?
Jamie, he doesn't know.
Okay.
Should we just explain for Jamie? Jamie, R2D2 is from a film called Star Wars.
1977.
George Lucas.
I love Star Wars. And that is
okay, thank God.
Chris,
are they
thank you.
Then?
You've just given me a birthday present by
there
doing that for Jamie. Thank you. I've been really good with Jamie recently on that because I think he's made inroads. I think he's made a lot of good.
I'm trying to.
He's trying to watch everything. He's trying to watch everything. What was you saying? Sorry, Jamie.
I've got a story to add on to that in a minute. But I was just going to ask you, is that a new thing, like R2D2 Tamagotchis? Because that's really cool.
No. So, this is the thing, right? When I was 10, I had an R2D2 Tamagotchi, but it was fucking miles better than this thing. It was miles better.
Really?
So you
It
think?
had more buttons. It was in the shape of R2D2. This is just like a proper Tamagotchi, like little round thing. But it's still nostalgic and yeah, still cool.
That's cool, man.
But you may hear him going off throughout the show. So
I know that they did like different, obviously, Tamagotchis. I just remember the original Tamagotchi and the little fucker. Like, no, just dying all the time. It's like, there's like, you know what I mean? I did nothing. Like, nothing
think
wrong, and it just dies. So it's like, okay.
Now that you're a dad, I think you wouldn't have that problem anymore.
I'd hope
you've learned that it needs constant attention.
All night.
Every second of the day.
There you go.
And then you still get stuff thrown at you. So
you do.
Happy days. If you're listening to this, Stanley, in like 18 years' time, love you, mate.
I was just going to say about the movies and stuff. So we went to a John Williams and Hans Zimmer concert in Peterborough Cathedral. It's like an orchestral thing, and they've done like all the movie soundtracks. And I only knew the John Williams ones. I knew none of the Hans Zimmer movies, and I thought I need to watch some of these movies. I had no idea what the Gladiator theme was. Had no idea what Inception ones were. But I knew Indiana Jones and I knew Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. But, so I've got some more movies to add to the list now.
But look at you, he's making inroads, man. I love it.
I'm trying.
You're doing well, mate.
Change.
You're doing well. I'll give you a few random ones to watch in the next couple of. Once you're back from your travels, I'll give you a couple of random ones to watch.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it'd be good.
But watch both of those ones you just said. Both very good.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Cool. So, moving on. Have we watched any wrestling this last few weeks? Jamie, AEW?
I knew you.
Even I've watched AEW. Not last night's, but
I haven't watched last night. I have watched last week's. I have watched.
The same, yeah.
Well, that's good then. That's good.
And I watched the week before that as well.
Yeah. I'm pretty much caught up other than last night. Jamie, what happened last night? Give us the rundown.
Had something with MJF happened.
Yeah, so before we go last night, did you guys see Double or Nothing, or did we talk about that on last episode? I can't remember if we did or didn't.
I don't think
it happened, did it?
No, I don't think so.
I can't remember.
But just quickly then, Double or Nothing was a half show. The undercard was all right, but I don't think it was up to the level of the rest of AEW. But the two main events were cracking. The Fatal 4-Way and Anarchy in the Arena, well, good matches.
Yeah.
The Anarchy in the Arena got 5 stars, didn't it? From old Dave, yeah.
The other Dave.
Good old Dave.
Not the one that's the president, Dave.
Not the president, Dave, no. I'll tell you what they have done, though. The Anarchy in the Arena, they I know it's obviously hard to like do the camera cuts and stuff. They make it feel like anarchy, like just like mad camera cuts, shit going everywhere. You've got the rock music playing, you know, just stuff everywhere, and it just feels like absolute chaos. And I don't think any other match makes that feel that way. So really, really good fun.
I'm not a massive fan of MJF, right? I never have been. I never pretended to be a massive fan of MJF. I don't think. He reminds me of just basically an indie character that's gone too far, and I don't think it fits in. I don't think his character fits the model for a mainstream audience. That is my view. If you disagree with it, fine. I don't give a fuck. The thing I would say about it, though, is that he doesn't there is nobody in the company now. He's buried basically everybody. There is nobody in the company left for him to face other than Adam Cole, in my view. And I'm sure that's going to happen, but hopefully it all in, and hopefully Adam Cole wins the belt off of him. That's my only hope. The second thing with him really is that have you seen how many wrestling matches he's had in the last 2 years?
Not many.
It's about 14. I think it's like 17. Sorry, I think it's. Or something that's like 14 in 17 months or something like that. He hardly wrestles.
No, he only does pay-per-views pretty much.
Yeah. So to be honest, I say good on him, because to keep up with the level that he does he does good matches, but ultimately, if you're not wrestling week in, week out, and to have that level still is amazing, I think, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But how can you? I think it's the inactivity as well, and the burying of the people he has faced. It's just, I don't know. I just think it's really strange. I know, Jamie, you like MJF. I know you're a big fan of the.
Yeah, I think
side,
I just enjoy. I guess I enjoy him in ring. I don't really like sometimes the promo side of it. I do find that sometimes a lot of it's unneeded. But
is that not that unneeded part of it? Kind of, he's like I feel like he's the only one doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's the only one taking it too far and stuff.
Other than CM Punk, who took it way too far.
I
guess that feels like a parody now. I guess
worked himself into a shoot. No,
no, I do enjoy MJF on the mic, but I think sometimes he takes low hanging fruit and stuff, especially on some things. You think, yeah. But other than that,
I quite like that.
It's it's not too bad. And Dynamite was good this week. It seems to be Forbidden Door seems to be well on the way now. It seems to be shaping up to be a very nice card so far. So.
What are the highlights? I haven't watched it.
Because I've only seen, is it Okada, Danielson, and Ospreay Omega? Is there anything else announced last night?
No, that's it.
Was it just that?
Two.
Okay. But still, wow.
It's a shame, though, with him. We're not going to get Ospreay versus Omega all in.
It might do. It might be the...
I never know.
It might be a draw. It might be the best of the three.
I don't know. I'd be very surprised if they do it again so soon afterwards. I would be, but you never know with them lot.
I did like Danielson's promo there, where he was. Did you see the promo video where he's introducing it, and he said that you may be the Rainmaker, but when you're in the fucking desert with me, I was like, what a lie!
Sorry, Margaret. Did he say sorry, Margaret?
No, I didn't know. Sorry, Margaret.
No, did he say sorry, Margaret?
No, I don't think he acknowledged her actually.
in Las Vegas. No, where are they? The Phoenix Desert. It's Phoenix he lives, isn't it?
Yeah. But
I think Forbidden Door would be good. I think it's always going to be good when you get New Japan and AEW together. I think they complement each other really well.
They work well together.
Yeah. One thing I do want to talk about, other than I know that we don't watch WWE a lot. What do you think of the new belt?
Well,
did you see it?
I'm not that impressed.
Roman's belt.
I like that it's gold, but that's about it.
Black and gold.
I like that. Yeah. I just don't like the design.
3 belts?
I think that ultimately drop the two old ones and just stomp about with that one. I did like the fact that Heyman held the 2 belts like he did, and with the microphone, I think that was quite good. But I actually really like that belt. I think it's a big upgrade from what they had with the other 2, and I obviously like it better than the new World Heavyweight Championship belt that they've put on Seth. But I think from what I've seen with WWE, I haven't watched a show all the way through. I take bits in here, there, and everywhere at the minute. It seems to be running quite hot at the minute. They're doing quite well.
Yeah.
Ratings last week in the States were massive for SmackDown as well.
Yeah.
Really massive figures.
Yeah.
But
so, it's all positives. I think we're in a good state at the minute with wrestling.
I would love to see Roman Reigns though, not get rid of the other 2 belts and refuse to get rid of them and just want to carry on carrying 3 belts for the fucking sake of it.
I saw my favourite belt, and they need to bring it back. I'm not a massive belt man. With I don't own any currently, but you remember the one that Braun Strowman won for the greatest Royal Rumble?
The Saudi
belt.
One.
Yeah,
the green
belt.
One.
Bring that back, man. Bring back.
They should
the green
have that.
belt.
Every time they go over to Saudi, they should have something to do with it. Do you know what
I know that he's left the company and come back. So does that mean he gave it in after that?
Yeah,
I don't know. But I saw someone saying, pish to Roman for his 1,000 day reign. Braun's had that championship for 1,800 days.
Undefeated.
Amazing. Thank you, Twitter, for that. That did make me laugh. But I love that belt. I think that was that green belt was awesome. Bring back the green belt.
Nice in a belt.
Yeah, bring it back.
Cool, right. Shall we talk about some cards? Card news. Yeah?
Card news.
Card news. So it's a little bit slow again, but we did have one release, that being AEW Match Dated Moments. Kind of a release.
Yeah.
An online
The
release.
next in the line.
Yeah.
Did you boys go in for these?
Go on, Jamie.
Okay, I've done my Charlie Bucket thing again and bought just a couple of packets. So,
How'd you do?
not too bad. So I bought 3 packs. Got 2.
Bought more than me.
Is it? More than you. Okay. So yeah, I got 3 packs. I got 2 FTR, and I got 1 Tony Storm, if I remember, and then I got 1 MJF Silver. So that was not bad out of 3 packs.
Yeah, really good.
I did think about maybe buying 1 more the next morning to try my luck for a Takeshita Gold, but I didn't ultimately. And I've got to say big thanks to Matt Dawkins as well. I've done a trade with him and got a Wardlow, I think, maybe from him. I can't remember exactly if it was a Wardlow or not, but done a trade with Matt anyway, so I've got another one from him. So, yeah, not too bad. I don't know what the numbers on the golds and silvers are at the minute, but I'm not seeing many people doing trades and stuff, so...
Yeah.
I may have another quick look. What about you boys?
There's no point looking until they close it off, because you'll never know until it's done. Basically, I only got 2 packets. I wasn't going to buy any, but I saw obviously there was a Wardlow on there. So I bought a couple of packs. It's quite funny actually. When I looked at it, I said the only 2 cards I don't really want to hit are the Orange Cassidy and the FTR one. Not really that fast. Pulled them both. Motherfucker.
Well done.
Yeah.
Jinx yourself.
So thank you, Matt Dawkins, for helping me out with... I did get a Wardlow from him. And thank you so much. It saved my insanity with buying more packs needlessly. Because if I'd have bought another 2 packs, I would have got fucking Orange Cassidy and FTR again. And I would have...
So speaking of that, I bought 3 packs and then I ended up buying another 10. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was looking for that gold Takeshita. Didn't get it. I did get a silver MJF on the 10th pack. So on the last card, basically. Okay. So yeah, I was happy with that. I was freaking out a bit, like, for fuck's sake. And again,
that
big up
card is really nice. Actually, it
is a cool card.
It's probably one of his better ones.
It's cool.
So yeah.
And again, big up Matt for doing a little trade with me as well. I just wanted a couple more of like the base of one person and traded him a few. But yeah, I will just, while we're on E-Pack, I've been having a lot of problems with E-Pack. I then after buying my 10 packs, I tried to buy a hobby box of Series 2, and it just would not let me do it. Order cancelled every time. So
really?
Keep getting it. I've definitely got the money. All the addresses are right. It was weird because I just bought 10 packs, and then it just didn't let me, and then it let me buy 1 pack and then not 2, and it just nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
I never got that evolution stuff sorted out. I did try that after we did our last pod. I was like, I'll give it another go. Everything, the billing address, shipping address, exactly the same.
Everything's right. Yeah.
Made triple triple checked with the credit card information. Still didn't go through. So
it's weird, isn't it?
I don't know, man. Like, to be honest, mate, I haven't bought anything from there for a while, to be honest, other than the MDM stuff. So
it might be a little bit, because I know, like with Whatnot, I've had issues with Whatnot where I've bought a few spots, because Whatnot obviously does individual transactions, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and I have had Barclays
from your card, basically.
Yeah, and I've had Barclays double check. You spent this in 5 minutes, maybe something like that. But
could well be.
Just want to actually just go back. I did a trade. The trade I did with Matt wasn't for Wardlow; it was for Chris Statlander. So I've done an FTR for a stat.
Cool.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
Wicked. Cool. So WWE Panini Revolution, it did get pushed back. So I think when on our last episode we thought we'd have the checklist, or we thought we'd have the product. I think it was due for the 7th.
Yeah, we thought it would be 7 breaks, didn't we?
7th or 8th, yeah. We thought we might. But no, it's the 16th of June. It is still available on Sports Trading at 90 quid It was on King of Hoops for 80, but it's sold out, so I'm guessing didn't have a lot. And I would have let you guys know, but I didn't see this till it was sold out, so apologies for that.
Do you know King of Hoops are on? Well, I'm not buying it anyway. They're on Whatnot.
Yeah, I think I did see something about that. Yeah. I wonder if they'll do any wrestling on there.
I've not seen them do wrestling, but they're definitely on there. I saw them the other day, and I was like, ooh.
More the merrier, because it makes life easier for people to get into cards over here, you know?
That's it.
I tell you what, it's just the way forward, you know, over here. I think it just makes it easier and a bit cheaper to do, other than going into hobbies. Blast is a different matter, but going into big expensive hobbies, you know.
Mm. Speaking of Panini, Dave,
breaking news.
Panini is shit. Half-assed redemptions. Have you? I mean, Dave, you sent us this, so you have seen this. So, Edge and AJ Styles. Yeah, what is going on there?
So, how does that even happen?
Yeah, so Edge is on there, but no AJ.
Yeah,
how is that? How does that part even pass quality control? Anything like that? It's just lazy. It's just it. Every time that we do this breaking news stick that we do for them, they always seem to one up themselves on the ridiculousness level.
This is quite a feat.
I do just wonder, like, obviously a redemption obviously means they haven't got the autos yet. Do you think they were waiting on an AJ auto and the redemption and someone's just slipped up and sent it out by accident, or just can't figure out what the hell has gone on there? It's not like there's been
they're just idiot. They're just shit.
They're
just bad at their job.
Yeah.
It's mental.
And they are shit. End of news.
Next topic.
Fitterman. Roman Reigns. They have a Fitterman signing. You can send anything within quotations.
So Fitterman is the guy who manages Taker. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah,
and Flair and
I
stuff.
think they're all going that way.
I think so. I think they've got like a exclusive sort of deal. Yeah. But $150 to send any item that's not bulky.
Yeah.
So no chairs. And then the rookie card. $400.
Who the fuck is sending a chair? Like, literally.
I'll just send this chair.
Who FedEx is a chair?
For an RR.
Yeah, literally.
Can you imagine if it's a really small RR he sends back? That'd be hilarious.
On the leg.
On the underside of the seat or something.
That'd be amazing.
But yeah, rookie card $400. What do you guys think on that?
Well, debatably, what's his rookie card?
I was just going to say
that. The rookie card?
I was going to just say that. I was going to say I'm going to send him a card that I know is a rookie and see if they pick up on it.
What do they mean? The leaky?
The leaky? I don't think they do. I think they mean the 2013.
I do too, because
Roman Reigns.
Yeah. So this would be really interesting if someone sent in a leaky and see what happens.
Someone do it, yeah.
I was looking on Twitter last week or the week before, and someone made comment that there didn't seem to be that many 2013s on eBay Raw. Yeah. And someone wondered if someone had picked up the market or if there was going to be something around Fitterman, and then this is
it'll be bloody Fitterman himself.
You know that full well he's got a whole stash ready to sell. Yeah.
Ironically, though, I mean, 150 for a signed Roman Reigns card. Yeah, you can get a Roman Reigns card for less than 150 signed.
A nice Roman Reigns auto as well.
Yeah, defo.
Probably on card as well.
Yeah.
For there or thereabouts.
Yeah, if you went the tops route, I think you could definitely get one for that kind of price.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit, you know what I mean? Like, Undertaker for me is completely different because obviously he's the Undertaker. Yeah, but Roman, we're still not there yet.
He's not quite at that level, is he? No.
I don't know.
He's a way off.
I would send Roman Reigns a blank piece of paper and an ink pad and say, make me a fistogram. And that's how I would do it.
There you go.
Don't an auto, just for the fistogram. Fist me tribal chief.
Acknowledge the fish stem.
Oh, wow.
I think we've got the title for this week's pod.
But yeah, August the 2nd is your cut-off date if you do want to send a chair or a blank piece of paper. Your choice on that. Did you guys see this? 2022 Prism Gold 101, not 101, 1 of 10, eBay 101, Rock PSA 10. 10.8k.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So it didn't quite get the 126k treatment.
It's a camel.
It's a camel and a nearly a second camel. Nearly.
Yeah, well, it's a camel and a toe.
Yeah.
Camel and a toe. Bloody hell. But no, honestly, I would expect rock prices to be in that range these days.
Yeah.
Have you seen the prices of some of his autographs that are going out for sale now? Jesus,
everyone's
Christ.
getting on the train now, aren't they? Doom, rock autos, like and everything.
Oh, mate, like how much? I mean, we hate talking about money, but how much do you think Trav's cut rock 1 of 1 in a custom card is probably worth now?
Yeah.
God, it's a lot more camels than he bought it for, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, that's vision from Trav's side. I tell you that now.
It's a lovely card.
Yeah. That
Really
was before.
cool.
This happened all before the one of one sale and stuff like that.
The big sale, yeah.
So that is honestly the vision to have that. That's amazing. I don't think he'll ever sell it, but if he does, I hope he gets many camels.
Many camels. I did have a weird thought the other day about The Rock. Over the years, obviously, the amount of elbow pads that The Rock threw into the crowd. You never see them crop up on eBay, do you?
Oh, yeah,
Nowhere.
that's weird.
No, nowhere.
And then you must have thrown hundreds into the crowd over the years. But
It's not. It's not. It's all wrestling memorabilia. You see a lot of people with their pants signed across the crotch, which is always. I find that always a bit weird.
yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to sign the gusset. But those always come up and as normal for the men anyway.
Well, high spots and stuff always do that, don't they?
That.
Kick
Yeah.
pads,
Yeah.
Lots of kick pads.
But yeah, just never see someone
good
thrown
shout.
in the crowd or a ticket stub with it or something. But anyway, I'll digress. Relic it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Relic
Rock elbow pad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cool. So that's pretty much all of the news for this couple of weeks. Hopefully, as we said last week, we'll have Revolution out, but it'll definitely be out on the next show, won't it? Definitely.
Well, the next show.
The next show. Yeah.
So yeah, we got time.
Cool.
We got time.
Cool. Wraps us up for news then. So let's head on over to Mr. Jamie's corner.
Welcome to the corner. Right, so got quite a bit in the corner this week. I want to run something by you guys as well on this week. So first things first, let's do an update on the t-shirt. So pre-orders for the Hulk Hogan All-Star shirt, I'll be closing that off on Sunday. So if you want an All-Stars Hogan inspired shirt, we've got sort of a pastel blue and a pastel yellow to mimic the All-Stars 82 card. You can just send me a message on Facebook. I'll pick it up on there. And again, I'm going to be putting the orders in on Sunday and expect them to be hopefully delivered by the end of the month. It's about 8 to 10 days turnaround and by the time I get them out to you guys. So, if you want one, give me a message. And if you miss out on after Sunday, it's gone. That's it. They're not going to be available after that date. So get in if you want those. I'm going to want to talk about the stock up a little bit. So we've been talking about this over the last month or so, and that is the Bam Bam Bigelow PSA 9 ECW manufactured patch. We still have it with us. No luck moving on for another trade. So if it's okay with you guys, and we've discussed it a little bit in the past as to what we would do with the stock up when we got to the end, but I'm going to do a restart on the stock up. So if you guys are okay with this, I'm going to sell the Bam Bam PSA 9, and obviously we discussed this in the past, but any money that I was going to make on the stock up, I was going to donate to charity. And the idea was at the end of the stock up, I was going to sell the 1 of 1 or whatever for charity, and that's what the big idea was going to be.
Yeah.
If we're going to restart, I'm going to do the Bam Bam and sell that on as is and do a fresh restart. Now, the challenge will restart if you guys are happy with this. I've currently got $5 sitting in my wallet. While I'm in America, I'm going to buy a new starter card for the stock up and restart the stock up. So there's a challenge for myself to pick up something for $5, but that'll be the new starting block, and we'll go for phase 2 of the stock up for the second year of Squared Circle Relic Squad. How does that sound?
Yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, and then we'll run it from the second year and hopefully try and get round to the next anniversary show.
Just stay away from Bam Bams.
Yeah.
And Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt. Well, Husky Harris is.
Yes, there you are. But it's interesting, but we've done really, to be honest, like, it's been a good journey up to this point. It's been good to test the waters and see where we've gone. But yeah, I got down into a bit of an alleyway with Bam Bam, and I can't get it moved. I even went to a well-known Bam Bam collector. And
didn't want it?
He didn't want it. He already had a PSA 10. He said he was satisfied. So there we go.
I would say the only advice I can give, because I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but the only advice I can give: stay with the women.
Yes.
Yeah. You go down the women route, mate. I think you get to the 101 a lot quicker than going to the fat hairy men
with tattooed heads.
You know what I mean?
So yes, so I'm going to put that up for sale as this goes out, really. Yeah. Open to any offers, but all money raised will be sent to charity, and we can do a little poll in the Facebook group about what charity we want it to go to. So
awesome.
So that's pretty much it for the corner. No further update on anything else, and we're going to do an update on what we've got planned for the next episode later on, so I'll give you a rundown later on. So I think that's it for me for this time round.
Cool. Right, let's go from your corner to my nook. Let's take a little stroll. I was meant to ask you boys this before the show. We started the show. Dave's got his. Jamie?
I've not got mine in the post yet, no.
No?
I've not sent mine out to.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And Chris, I gave yours in hand.
I've got it. Yeah.
So, but we weren't going to do it this time round anyway. It was
only if we had them.
Yeah. I apologise. I think I could have probably sent it out if I would have had some time this week. I didn't have any time, so
that's fine.
Apologies.
That's fine. No worries.
So we defer it to next show.
Cool.
Next show.
I tell you, that's so hard though, because this thing's been sat here and I want to look at it so bad. Well, I won't. No.
Lloyd, if you post yours off, why don't we do a quick thing in the Facebook group early next week and just do a reveal for that shortly?
Well, we're in no rush.
Okay.
We're in no rush.
Unless Chris
we're in no rush.
No, I can wait.
Chris can wait. We're in no rush.
You can wait 5 weeks.
We're in no rush. But the thing is, like, then we'll then have to, like, the next one would have to. It'll get messy. Let's just wait until the next time round.
Fine.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's it for my nook.
Well, to be honest, I'm going to raise something in your nook. And I don't want to raise it, but because I want to be supportive of everybody within the UK, and I really do. I to the very core of me, I want to support everyone that I can do. But when you get a bad experience, you have a bad experience, and I have to talk about it. So I have bought the card. I will send it on to Jamie when I can. So when I bought the card, I bought it from a well-known seller within the community. I won't go over his name and whatnot. I don't think it's fair. Anyway, so I got the card. It came in a penny sleeve. The only thing is, I bought it with another card. So my card that I wanted from his website was a Rock versus John Cena from WrestleMania 28. It was one of the inserts from the Superstars tops from 2021. Anyway, the cards came in the same penny sleeve. The Rock card was behind Jamie's card, but the Rock card had a dog ear on its right top right hand side. So
bad one.
Bad enough that they sold
bad
it.
enough
They
to
sold
notice.
it. They sold
like,
it as mint. Bad enough that I wouldn't have it into my collection.
Okay, so it wasn't mint.
Yeah.
So I contacted said person and said, look, obviously you sold it as mint. It's not mint. It's not going into my collection. They offered me a partial refund so that rock card was $6.95. They also offered me a partial refund of £4. I said, no, you sold it as mint. It's not going into my collection. I would really want the money back, because they asked, are you going to send it back to me? And I said, well, yeah, gladly, if you're paying, and I'll even top load it for you. Jokingly enough, but I did mean it. I was confused to why it wasn't top loaded, or both penny sleeve and top loaded individually and sent to me, as I would do for anyone else. I don't care how much the card was. If I'm selling it to a person, I would send both in penny sleeve and top loaders. Go on, Chris. Sorry.
I was just going to ask, obviously not in a top loader, but was there any cardboard in there, or was there anything to keep it nice? Or
so the two cards in the same penny sleeve were in between two bits of cardboard in a folded over plain white envelope in another envelope.
I think that might be the problem there, is the envelopes, isn't it? Because I feel like if you put the cardboard into like a bubble mailer, I feel like they're usually okay. But
I think I've done the same kind of thing. Like I've sent cards as trade to people where it's been in a jiffy bag, but if I haven't done top loads for low value stuff, I will secure it enough so at least it is kept flat, if that makes sense. I think sometimes.
Do you know what Jamie will do? Jamie will put a card in between two plain top loaders, and then he'll tape the top loaders together. So you get 3 top loaders.
Well, I do go a bit over.
I liked that, Jamie. I liked it. No, I liked it.
The thing,
I guess it's different if you're selling. If you're selling something, I think obviously you take that due care. But did it get it rectified anyway? At least?
Well, the thing is the thing that other than the partial refund, that kind of got my goat up, because that wasn't cool with me. The fact that we always go on about top loaders, penny sleeves and top loaders, and the reason I bring it up more so than anything is, guys, we just need to get better. UK people, we've talked about it more than enough times. Get better.
We've got a bad reputation,
massively bad reputation, and we've talked about it from day one.
It's not an unjust thing, is it? Like, we deserve that reputation. The amount of times that I buy things and they just come so badly.
Well, the thing is, like, the guy who I bought it from was saying, it didn't go, I can assure you it didn't go out like it was as you've shown me, and it happened in transit. But the two cards were basically stuck together inside this penny sleeve, and one of the top sides were the top side of the rock card was facing inwards. So, as I don't know, I'm not saying he's wrong, but it defied the laws of physics the way that he said it was damaged. But it is what it is. I did get it rectified. I can say that I did get it rectified.
Okay, I think,
and I did get the money back from it. It just left a sour taste in my mouth, because ultimately I would like to go back to this guy who, Jamie, you have used in the past as well. I would like to go back to this guy in order to get more, because I think, realistically speaking, Chris, stop playing with your fucking Tamagotchi.
He's feeding. He needs shining.
Yeah, I think,
but ultimately with it's purely down to the fact, and the only reason I bring it up is just do better, guys, please. I implore you. I would never, and I think I speak to a lot of people in the group as well, they would never send out cards unprotected. I sound like a sexual guidance counsellor, but
no, I think it's a valid point. I think if you're selling cards and people are paying money for cards, stock up on some top loaders and just keep them.
Yeah. Even use your shit ones. Use your old ones that are all scratched and whatever.
It's something at least,
It's just protection.
And save your own reputation as well. Like if you don't want to say, if someone spends a lot of money with you, just make sure that you've got stock to cover them. And if you don't have them, protect them in a way that they can't risk being damaged really. But
the silly thing is, you do it to someone who co-runs a wrestling card podcast. What do you think is going to fucking happen?
You're going to get a Lloyd talk. You're going to get a Lloyd talk is what you're going to get.
I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to say what his company is called on it. But ultimately...
No, and we never have we? Like, we've always kept...
Well, apart from Zane.
Well, that's...
And it wasn't Zane. But ultimately speaking, please, guys, and I'm not just talking to the cell, I'm talking to everyone within the UK. Let's get our reputation back up. Let's back up. Let's get it to where it should be. Let's not do the half-assed approach here, guys. Let's do this right.
No more cereal boxes and old Christmas cards with cards in. And
fucking pedigree chum one time I've had. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
Let's do better, and that may be our goal for next year, is to just get people better.
But the thing, they can only want to do it. I think a lot of it comes down to products with regarding the availability and the cost of penny sleeves and top loaders within this country.
One of the differences is in America, for instance, you can go into Walmart or wherever and you can go and just buy top loaders and penny sleeves. Yeah. There are a few places, but very few in the UK that do them, other than online. So I think, that might be an issue, but I'd love to see them, popping up in shops more and being more readily available.
No, I completely agree, and to that end, I understand a tiny bit. But if you want to sell cards, fucking hell, R2D2, it's mugging me off, man. If you want to sell cards, cool, but you're gonna have to make sure that they're sent. And cards are cardboard; they bend. It's not fucking rocket science. Anyway. Moan over, sorry. Let's go over to purchases.
Purchases. Jamie, you're going to start us off this week.
I've had a very quiet week, actually. I've just been saving all my pennies up, really, more than anything, ready for a trip. But I did try and get another purple film strip relic from Topps 2021. These are cropping up a bit more on eBay, but I bloody missed out on one. I bid $9.88, obviously just a weird figure on one that was on Yankee Bay. And the fucker, it sold for $10.72, and I got sniped at the last second. So, and it was HBK and Flair, and I was like, oh mate. So I was a bit gutted by that. But no, other than some match day moments, I bought obviously those 3 packs. But generally, haven't really bought much else. To be fair, I had a little dabble on Whatnot. I have to apologise to Papa Bear Paul a little bit because I got the wrong end of a stick of a deal that I was trying to do with Papa Bear Paul. So I do apologise for that, but we've got it all squared up now. So, but I did buy a fully loaded relic from him. So for the War Games PC, he had a Bobby Fish out of 50 that he pulled on his Instagram or his Instagram or whatnot. But obviously he didn't want it. It was Instagram. But obviously he didn't want it, and I just hit him up and I said, if you don't want it, I'll do a deal with you. So I did buy that from him in the end, but I went a bit around the long way around the houses with it for him, but all sorted in the end. But yeah, that's my only purchase this week, and bought that for him. So another one, the War Games PC, which does mean that I've got now to start the out of 50 green parallels I never intended to start. But anyway, that's the completest of me. So yeah, I'm now looking out for out of 50s. So that's the next journey. So, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much me from purchases this time around.
Go on, Chris.
Cool, right. So my weekly dose of being a hypocrite. Card games. I spoke badly about card games on the last episode, right? And here I am with my first purchase of this week.
Cardinal Games rock.
Oh, God, no. No, it's weird. It's 1990 WWF Superstars card game. Now, if you guys see these, you might know them. They got two guys on the front. So the one I picked up had Earthquake and Hulk Hogan on the front, and then the cards are all Earthquake and Hulk Hogan. They also did, I forget who it was like Ultimate Warrior and Mr. Perfect, or Jake the Snake and Ted DiBiase. So this is a brand new sealed, it's got the Toys R Us sticker on it. It's in like a blister pack sort of thing. And what it is I had these as a kid, and me and my sister had the Ted DiBiase, Jake the Snake one. And it's one of them things where I always wanted the Hulk Hogan Earthquake one. And it's just one of them things that then I saw it and I was like, shit, I'm going to have to buy that. Even though it makes me a giant hypocrite, because it is a card game. but yeah, it's just one of them things that I wanted it for so long.
So what's on the back of it then?
What, the actual?
Yeah, what's it say? Well, what makes it a card game?
So I don't know if I've got a picture, but it's kind of like Slam Attacks to a degree, or like I don't know how to say it. So you have it's kind of like an actual card set. Do you know what I mean? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you use them in different ways. I mean, you've got to remember the last time I played this, I was about 6, so I can't quite remember. But I know that on the actual packaging, as a kid, it had the pictures of the other ones on there, so you could see what other ones you could get, and that's how I always sort of found or always wanted this Hogan Earthquake one. And they're quite expensive, so I only paid $10 for this, brand new sealed. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice.
But cool. Yeah, when it's here, it's in my Ship My Cards at the moment. I will post some pictures so you guys can see. Moving on to some Prism. Get your mojo rising.
Mojo rising. Mojo rising.
Rising. Carl Anderson, just the base mojo to 25. I also picked up the Red Disco Donut Prism 199. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty on Carl Anderson now. So yeah,
isn't red 99?
Red 99. Blue is 199, yeah. Isn't it? Yeah, that's the one. Cool. So I think I've done nearly everything. I think I've got the 1 of 1 and a couple more, but it might only be the 1 of 1.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So
trouble is, you'll get into the realms there where the same person may be after the same cards. You'll get into a bit of a dodgy era at someone
absolutely,
else.
yeah, definitely.
The horde of roaming Carl Anderson fans out there.
Or there might be some Bullet Club for life out there.
I'm not sure there is. I've been buying a lot of Carl Anderson cards, and I'm not getting much competition out here. I'm getting some cheap deals. Bro.
Nobody knocking on your door going,
I heard you have 5 golds. No one's in that. And shout out to Dave. He sent a listing my way. So he sent the Al Snow Prism Auto, 1 of 10 gold auto. Very, very nice card. He sent me that over. I put in an offer. The guy countered my offer by £2, and I said, of course, that is perfect. Yeah. And that was Sport Collectibles UK. So they're on eBay. And they've got some good stuff on there. It's well worth a look. And it turned up really quick, and it was top loaded. It was perfect. So nothing to worry about there, Dave.
Nothing to worry about there. I just love
it in the mag.
Huh?
You're going to put it in a mag?
I put it in the mag, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I already have, yeah.
I just love spending your money.
You're very good at it.
You know what I mean?
I really appreciate it.
The president always comes in with something every week or 2 weeks, going, yes.
Well, yeah, Tommy's done that as well to me this week, but I'm being a good boy. But I will say I nearly paid as much as I paid for that for the red, but I was outbid on about $30. So yeah, so to get the gold for the similar price, really, really happy.
Nice.
Breaking news. no Slam Attacks Chrome in my purchases this
Whoa.
week. First time ever.
He's done a Vinnie Mac falling off the chair.
I'm proper shocked, to be honest, because I can't remember a week that we've done where at least one card has been
At least I haven't got something. I did see one today, but again, it's that. Do I need to be spending insane money on just one card at the moment?
Yes.
Probably not.
That's right.
Probably not. But no. So I was a good boy, and I said no, I'm not going to go for that. It was on a post that you commented on, Dave, as well. So you might know the card I'm talking about.
Probably.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's pretty much it from me. What about you, Mr. Dave?
She's here. So I picked up a very, very lovely card. I'll put it in front of you now. It is here. There you go. So I picked up a Kiana James, first off the line, gold shimmer, 3 out of 5 in a PSA 10.
Nice.
Oh, had to haggle a bit for it. Got it at a good price in the end. So it was a purchase off of somebody on Whatnot. So they do streams where they sell stuff, but obviously you have stuff in your store. So I made an offer via the store, spoke to the guy, I think it was his wife's card, and bartered it via there basically, and made the deal and got it over the line, and now it's in the PC. So I'm more than happy.
Could be a real big card for the future, that one.
I mean, for me, if you're gonna prospect, go big or go home, right? This could either be a massive card or not. And it'll either be a lot more money than I paid for it, or probably the same amount of money that I paid for it. I can't imagine that it will go down in price.
No,
so
not to 5, yeah.
It's definitely an investment for the future. I can't imagine I'll ever sell it though. It's lovely.
It's in a nice eBay box as well. They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, nice eBay box. Fuck you, RT. Every time it goes off.
It's always been going when you're talking.
You know what I mean?
Help me, El Presidente. You're my
El
only
Presidente. Jamie just quoted a film. Fucking timestamp this, please, someone. First time and only time this will ever happen. But no, I'm so happy about it. It's the card. When I saw it on Whatnot, I was like, I have to get it, and there was nothing going to stop me. I didn't care about the price, how it was going to get into my PC. It was just, it needed to be done.
Yeah,
which is the first time that's happened for a while, right? Obviously, the Booker T 5x5x5 time, but that was a culmination of many, many, many moons. This one, I was just like, nah. As soon as I saw it, it's. Do
you know what the pop is? Is it pop 1? I'd imagine.
I'd imagine so. I haven't done the pop on it, but yeah. Well, to be honest, though, I always think of when you get to numbered cards, always
it's going to be low anyway, isn't it?
It was only to 5, but
you know what I mean.
What if all 5 of them have been graded and the others are all like 9s and yours is the only 10?
Yeah. But I mean, it's an amazing card. I'm so glad. The only thing else, really, because we're going to talk about our leaf purchases and the leafness.
Yeah.
There was another purchase I made a Fortnite off a stream. Someone was selling 86 Monty Gum wrestling cards. So I picked up a couple. So I got card 24. They looked like all in top loaded, all penny sleeved, like they should be. People take note. And card 24, Dr. D, David Schultz. I got that for a steal for $8. So really, really cool. I mean, he only has 2 cards. He has that and the rack. Yeah, so it's the Monty Gum and the racks. So the racks is basically impossible to find. It's chicken's teeth. I think they're probably harder to find than All-Stars cards. So maybe that's my grail going forward. The second David Schultz card. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Thinking about it. And the other one was Card 87, and that was Hulk Hogan. So he's basically, he's got a guitar, he's got a microphone, he's wearing sunglasses, and he's got a black T-shirt with Japanese writing on it. So so those are the
cards.
Yeah, I thought they were cool, man. Like, they weren't going that expensive, to be honest. And if I was just a bit hesitant, because what you see on Whatnot is sometimes not what you get, right? With, you know, I mean, you can only see so much on Whatnot. And if you buy a hell of a lot, you're taking a risk, right? These were very reasonably priced. I didn't spend a hell of a lot on them. If they come in and they're perfect, I'm going to be kicking myself that I should have just bought every single one they were selling. To be honest, the one that I really wanted, because they've got some really, well, there's a couple of really cool Legion of Doom cards in there. And the only one that he was really, he had a couple of Paul Ellering ones, which doesn't really float my boat. But the only Legion of Doom card, or the Road Warriors, as they were, was the... it's just one with Hawk in it and not Animal.
Okay.
And I was like, no, that's a Hawk card. That's not a Road Warriors card.
Yeah.
So I kind of just like, no. But there's so many cards in that set. They're just like, I know they're a bootleg set, but there's so many cards that are just completely like the wrong naming on it and stuff like that. And that's, Jamie, you've raised them before with the Muhammad Ali and he's got Sly Stallone up.
It's Muhammad Ali and Roddy Piper. It's some, I can't remember what the combo is now. But
I think that's it, isn't it?
There's so many of them, but it's really cool. I'm glad I've got some of that coming into my PC. It hasn't arrived yet. I'll take photos, obviously, on the new mats when they come. So
nice.
Looking forward to it. That's it from me.
Yeah.
I've got a million of other stuff, like it's all backlogged up. It's for other weeks now. It's good because at some months I don't have to spend if I don't have to. So I've got so much Prism. I've got so much Prism to rattle off at some point. It's unreal.
Same. Cool. Right. Well, shall we move over to the big topic? This week we are talking about Leaf, Heroes of Wrestling 2023. We spoke checklist last time, but since then we've met up at our Soulless pub, and we busted open. Well, we had a case. Jamie was trying to talk us into opening the whole case, but me and Dave said no. Let's not open the other guy's stuff. Jamie did put a little message in there, just like testing the waters.
Now, do you want us to open yours? We just got a bit rip happy, didn't we? We were like, "This is amazing."
Mind, yeah.
It was done and over so quickly. It was like, "Oh, mate, this is such a long wait." And we ripped them open.
You said it the best, man. With like, you were just like, "Let's just like everyone we open and feel guilty, we just start sending them refunds back every 2 minutes."
I think I was leaning on Chris worse. He's like, "I'm going to hold 2 for the channel." I was like, "You cannot hold 2 for the channel. Like, just rip them now." You bloody did, yeah.
You did.
Yeah,
well done.
but I had them out like the next day. That morning, I was ripping and tearing.
I don't know what you got in those 2 actually.
Watch the video.
Yeah, head over to the video.
I'm joking, bud. I'm joking.
But we'll go through it. But I was just
we'll go through it in a minute, and we'll.
Not now, but obviously, I just came to my mind. I
actually
don't know what you got.
I got someone you might like, actually. So
we'll.
No, I think you'll be all right because you. I think you'll be all right.
Okay,
don't worry.
I've always.
So, what did you guys?
Bait. I've always got trade bait.
You do. Annoyingly, you do. What was your guys' overall kind of opinions on this? We were big build up to it, you know. Leaf left a little bit of a sour taste in our mouth in the weeks sort of leading up to it. Have they redeemed themselves?
I think
with
they
this
picked
product?
me up quite well. I enjoyed ripping the product, and I've, on the whole, enjoyed seeing what I've seen. Should I go through my thoughts since I started?
Yeah, your thoughts.
Absolutely.
Your thoughts.
So I think in general, like I enjoy the autos on there, and I think most of the autos seem to be like, even, I know they're on sticker, but they seem to sort of be quite wide stickers, if that makes sense. So like the guys' autos seem to be pretty good. They don't seem to be cut off, or not like you get with like Panini, but you get like just the top of John Cena's auto and the rest of it is all been cut off. But yeah, generally the look of the cards seem quite nice. I like the idea that it's sort of, you open the box and you've got that base pack, inner pack ready to go, and like your autos all like top sleeve, penny loaded, and right just there right in front of you. It's a very quick rip. I think there's maybe a part of me that would have enjoyed having a packet to open once I was inside the blaster, but it's a minor gripe really. But yeah,
so
general,
instead of maybe the auto card top loaded as it was, but maybe the base pack in a not a see-through
packet,
not in a see-through pack basically.
Yeah.
So it's a surprise when you opened it basically.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I thought it was a nice touch though. I thought it was a nice little thing to add in there, the fact that it was ready to go, but it just made for a very quick rip. Like it was literally open the blaster there, open the blaster there. I think the base parallels are quite nice. So you've obviously got that mix of parallels there. I think we can all comment on this as we go through, really. We don't really like the caricatureness of the base set.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, when you see one of those guys with the auto, it's like zoomed out, isn't it? So it's not quite as bad.
Oh no, they're not as caricatured as some
They're,
of them.
they're more like the
Hogan.
leaf design, aren't they?
Yeah, okay.
But like I've seen
Flair, Ric Flair,
yeah,
David Dickinson.
100%. Yeah,
That's what I.
16 times.
I have to be
He moves
quiet.
out.
Baby might wake up, but yeah. But that's what I thought of Flair when I saw the Flair. I was like, oh my god, it's Dickinson. I don't get why they've done it. Like they've obviously had different people doing it. Some, don't get me wrong, some of the auto versions of stuff, they're a bit suspect. Tangalao looks like Nookie Bear. But
Google it.
Google it. But yeah, the base just really. I mean, the Kane card. I've got the base in red, and the Kane card looks good because it's in red. But his face, man, Jesus, give me nightmares.
I do wonder why Leaf go for that era of Kane as well. Whereas I don't know why
I was really hoping for an older.
Yeah,
they always
Kane.
have that modern Kane, don't they? It's like poor old
That's
Mayor
true.
Glenn has
That's
only got
true.
one image of himself that he can share, and it seems to be shit era Kane. But there you go.
The Jericho one's not too bad. The Cody Rhodes one is horrific. Kane is horrific. Hulk is horrific. Cena is horrific. Ric Flair is chips. And Sasha Banks looks like she's gasping.
I think she's one of the better ones out of the
Stone Cold
Some of
looks
them,
terrible. Ted DiBiase, maybe. I think probably him and maybe Brett are on par, but
I don't like the Brett one, but
well, it's better than the Hogan.
yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, sorry, Jamie. We all agree that's shit.
I think the actual auto cards are much better than the base.
But the thing is, the problem with the base, with the auto versions of the base, they're just the base with an autograph on it.
Yeah,
They looked zoomed out. Are they not zoomed out? I think
thought
they are a
the
little.
same.
So it's
I
like the
don't
Brett, for
know.
example. Has the Brett got a big head on his auto? Has he? I've not seen.
That's what I don't think he does. No, we need to ask Tommy.
Tommy's got the Brett, right? So
Let me do a quick Google.
yeah.
So, shall we just go over who we all got in our boxes, or who we got in our case? I mean, if we can, I mean, we might be stretching to try and remember every 20 people, but
well, no, it's fine. Like we can do what we've got. I've also bought some as well, right? So,
oh no, just had a look. The Brett head is normal on the auto. It's normal size compared to everyone else.
there is it.
Yeah, it's just the base, which is
Oh,
bubble
why?
head.
Weird. Anyway, go on, Jamie. What did you get?
Yeah, so I was quite happy with mine actually. So I got out of the base set. So out of all the colours, I got a blue, a white, a red, and a green. So I took 4 of the blasters from the case. I got a Barry Horowitz with the blue. I got a red Laredo Kid with the base. So we found out that the whites always give you a coloured auto, don't they? Which is what we didn't realise until we ripped. So yeah, a red Laredo Kid.
And vice versa, right? So if you get a coloured auto, you get a white base.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then I got the red base and a white Kotobushi auto, which was the biggest auto I got out of those 4. And then last one, I got the green base, and I got a Yoshihashi base auto. I think
as Tommy said, someone had to have it.
Yeah, exactly. So I did. I think that was definitely one of the autos of the set was a Kotobushi. So yeah, I am considering actually moving that on to try and get something else that I wanted out of that set.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout, mate. I think that's a good shout.
I really want a Fakingo. And the prices at the minute seem to be about the same price as a Bushi, so we'll see how we go with that. But no, for 4 blasters, like randomly picked out, I'm quite happy with that, and I really enjoyed the rip, although it was short.
If you want to do it at the end of the month, let's talk.
Oh, okay.
For a coater in my ever-growing Leaf PC.
I'll go through mine. So I got 5 boxes. The person I said I wanted to get on the last show, I got D'Lo Brown, The Godfather. So again, kind of my kind of people era. Some of the guys I liked back in the day. Then I got, again, someone I'd mentioned, La Hydra, who's in AAA in Mexico, very big in AAA. And then the 2 you don't know, Dave, are the first one was Jackie Fulton of the Fantastics. So nothing great there. Yeah. The second one was Masato Tanaka. So it's a cool image. The image is of his elbow.
Yeah.
So cool image. And that was, I feel like it was a purple.
So he hadn't signed for anyone. He hasn't signed for Corey Bastion or anyone, has he? Tanaka.
He has, because Dave has it.
It's a nice auto.
Motherfucker.
And to be fair, the Jackie Fulton, he's got red gear on, and I got it in the red parallel, so it actually looks kind of nice.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. I think the parallels have matters because, and I'll go through that in a sec. Is there anything else you want to add, mate? Thoughts wise?
As Jamie summed it up perfectly, it is really fun, if not a little bit too, one and done sort of thing. It's very, very quick. But yeah, I just love how big the checklist of autographs is. I love the variety of it. To hit, I mean, if you look at the 5 people I hit, it's just all over the place. Do you know what I mean? It's just, fun and really enjoyed it. I would like to see them. I spoke about it again the last time, the 1 of 1 thing. I would like to see something like that as well. I would buy into that, I think. So overall, I'm happy with it.
You got to remember the price point on this as well is like 25 quid. So you got a guaranteed auto. You could get a good name there.
100%.
And just to rattle off some of what the other guys got. So Sam, he ordered 4, and he got Flip Gordon. He got Black Tiger 4, which I think was Rocky Romero, I think. His version
in a purple as well.
In a purple. Shingo Takagi, which is a pretty good card to have, and he got blue Matt Riddle. So again, like if you're not a fan with all the Japanese guys, like there are a few WWE names in this. Still not entirely sure how they wangled it, but they are in there as a WWE name. And then Tommy, as we mentioned, he got a yellow Bret Hart, and he got a base Lance Archer as well, which again are 2 good names that you would know from AEW and New Japan as well. And then I think Wes was the last one. He got a Naito base, which again is a nice auto to get.
Cool one, yeah.
And he got a blue Rich Swann. So again, another popular name that, if you know. So yeah, I think if you can see this online, I would definitely recommend picking up a blaster or 2 if you want to have a little dabble. I think you've got a better chance to get a good card than you would maybe buying a WWE blaster at this point if you're waiting 100%. For something to buy. So for 25 quid, can't go wrong. I'm well impressed with it.
Dave, what did you get in yours? Because how many did you have? 3?
I had 3.
3.
And then I did a
bought
break.
Some.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
So,
you did.
So the 3 I had were a Taz Yellow, Bad Luck Farley White for life, Brian Cage White, which actually does quite well price wise over in the States, which I'm a bit surprised about. I know AEW and stuff like that. I just thought he would be on the lower end of the scale. 2 red base and a white base, and out the break. And I won't go into the specifics of the break. I'll just go through. So, Jay White and blue, Evil white and red, Finley white and red, Goto gold and red. So got a fair few then. I think 11 in total.
You've done well.
I've done well. And considering I wanted the Jay White, so now I have the Jay. I have 2 Jay Whites. I'm very happy boy.
And his first official auto, really, as well, which is nice.
So the only Bullet Club member I don't have, like current Bullet Club member I don't have, is Ishimori. So I'm hoping to rectify that soon.
Nice.
So that's the only one really. So my observations, I think the most prominent one is that this break that I did was like 100 box case break, right?
Yes.
That's a lot.
So I'm a real geek with this kind of thing because I wanted to bring this to the table because I knew we were going to speak about this. So I watched the break and I detailed out every single wrestler, every 100 that came out of that break. And obviously there's going to be multiples. I said there was multiples of 2 up to 3. Nobody got more than 3, but there was multiples. The only thing is only around 60 odds came out unique to wrestlers. So basically 2/3 were unique. 1/3 was just not in that case basically. And they were the bigger names, like there was no Hogan, there was no Flair. I think Brett was pulled, but no Cena, no Sasha, no Cody. And it has come, and I know that obviously we look at these things and that we do have obviously white, which is the base, and then you have gold, red, blue, green, purple. But you do expect that, but they've obviously limited the amount for each of these wrestlers. So some of them there's a lot more than others. I was expecting to see a few more Hogans, a few more Flairs, etc. than we did. I think they were very, very limited. Even the Muta as well. I've hardly seen any Muta come out.
That's quite a clever thing to do, I guess, in some ways, in that if everyone's got a level playing field, you'll never know what the numbers are. And I guess in theory, that doesn't mean there's a massive price gouge on them, I guess, but interesting to know.
You do feel a bit cheated though when you you buy box after box after box and it's the same kind of guys coming out all the time. Obviously, this is a takeover watching 100 box break, and we did 20 boxes by ourselves. What's another couple as well? I have seen like a Stone Cold pulled and a different break and stuff like that. But I can only go from what I saw, and what I saw,
not many.
It was just very lacking with the big names. Tommy was very lucky. He got break. He got one of the big names. You know, good on him. And it was in our. And it was in our box.
Yeah.
It was in our box. So great. I would say other 2 things. One, I think the gold was really nice, and especially on some people. The red was I think the red is probably my favorite out of the lot. I don't know. I just think it really works well. The blue's terrible. I just think it's so dull. The green as well. It works on some people, obviously Tajiri and stuff like that works really well, but it's not my favorite color on there. And purple's
quite dark. It's like a dark purple.
Yeah, it's the same with the blue. But the thing is with purple,
isn't it?
Yeah, it is a Cabri purple. The problem is with purple is that synonymously in breaks and stuff like breaks in products, purple has never been like the go-to color for people. It's kind of like purple. Some people I love purple. Purple's like my favorite color. I love purple, right? But I just thought it was a bit of a weird one to have. Like, why not put the gold and the purple, the purple one after the base? You know what I mean? I just thought that would make more sense. But hey, what do we know? Nothing, apparently. And the only other thing I'd like to say is thank you. Thank you. You let me open the box that we had. It's the case. It's the first time I've ever opened a case.
It's the first time I've ever bought more than one box in at a time. No, it was cool.
And it was only because I had the penknife.
Yeah. Still.
But unique experience. May never have that again in my lifetime. I don't know. But I was very happy for the experience to do that. So
it's good fun.
That's good fun.
Definitely.
Definitely do it again.
I was just about to say, if they did this for 2024, are we buying another case?
I might buy another case in Black Friday if they do it on the sale.
2023?
I would seriously maybe buy, if it's a good price, if it was like $15 on Black Friday, I would consider buying
you let us know, Jamie.
Yeah.
I'll be in.
Yeah,
I think the rest of the lads would be in.
It's such a low risk thing. And like, what's the harm? I think for that sort of price point, I'd rather get another 5 boxes for like $50. You know what I mean? If it was the right price, you know. So,
cool.
Yeah, nice.
We would be in then. Wicked. Right. That pretty much sums up our Leaf talking for today. Over to our top 5, which I chose as it's my week, and I chose parallels, wrestling parallels. Who wants to start us off? Dave, are you okay starting us off?
Yeah. So
Excellent.
Number 5.
Not Leaf Purple.
No, Booker T. Booker T is a parallel. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
5-time parallel.
5-time parallel. So Purest Green. The Purest Green. There's always this, there's a Blackadder sketch, isn't there? I think it's from Blackadder 2, where Percy tried to create gold and he creates Purest Green. That's why I always say it, Purest Green. Yeah. So, so I don't know. I just have this affinity for green. I mean, the thing is, and this is a tough one this week, and I'm going to prefix it with, I think this is going to be the hardest Mega 5 we've ever done. The reason being is because we've really put a mix. I think myself, Chris and I have gone for the best and our favourite. I think Jamie's gone for his favourite. Yeah. Not necessarily the best. No, well, so I think we're going to struggle. But this one, number 5, is I would say one of my favourites. Go on, Chris.
Can I just ask? You, when you sent this over, you put Tops and Panini. What about Upper Deck?
I just forgot to put Upper Deck on there.
Cool.
I mean,
because their greens are nice. Yeah,
the 399 really nice, really nice. Sorry, it's just a miss thing that I didn't put on there. But yeah, Purest Green. I've loved them all. I think they're great. I think as an insert to retail, I think it's a really unique thing to have. To be honest, I love that. I think the only thing I wasn't really fond of is the Select 5. And I know I have the RVD and it does look lovely, but it's not my favourite parallel.
It doesn't pop like other greens, does it, for some reason? It's like, it seems to be a duller green, doesn't it?
They, in Prism, they do lime green to 5, which I've got a lime green breakaway to 5, and it's beautiful. So I see what you mean.
I fucking love lime green. I might have to look for that. That's my favourite colour, like lime green and black. I love it. So
no, I'm a big fan of the green. Big fan of the green. I just think it works on a lot of levels, to be honest. And even when they mix it up with the Pulsar, is it Pulsar version. Pulsar version. Like the 25s. I think that works really well, especially with colour matches and stuff like that. More green. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited when I talk about the green. Where you got? Oh, okay, lovely.
See what I mean? Yeah.
Of course, like really a twist of a lolly, that, isn't it?
Yeah. So number 4, Animal Prints Panini Select. I had to put this in somewhere because I love them. I just think they're so unique. Having like, how do they come up with an elephant? You know what I mean? Like, I get tiger. I'm hoping that they will put snakeskin in. I get zebra. But how did they come up with elephant? I mean, Jesus Christ, it's so off the wall, but I love it and it works. A grey card, a grey card with weird bits and indentations on it, but it works. It's so strange. If there wasn't other stuff, I would have probably put that as my number 1. But because that is my favourite card, I think. Really, like those from last year was just stand out in my mind as being so unique and so special. And I did pull like 2 of them. Right, I pulled the Cena elephant and the Boogs tiger.
Yeah,
and pulling them is such a unique experience because you're just like, what? Because you instantly know that you've pulled it. There's no ambiguity with it. You instantly know. So yeah, it was very, very cool.
Out of the ones in Select, what's your favourite one? Is it the tiger or is it the elephant or the zebra?
It's a tough one. I would probably go for the tiger. But it's just such a close run thing. Like, I love them all. Like my child. I love them. I think they're all great.
They're all cool.
Yeah. I can't. You know, I can't.
You're
really
leaning towards tiger, but you don't.
Yeah,
really
I think the uniqueness is obviously as well. If you look at the levels as well, right? So the all the different levels that they had with them in, and you know the Cody Rhodes. I think the zebra of the Cody Rhodes is better than the tiger.
I was going to allude to that. Like, I think with Animal Prints for me, I would like to see. Maybe not the entire base have them, but just certain people having certain animal prints that would pop.
Yeah,
I think they're making that. Obviously, the rarity of it obviously would then go up. But I think if you can make a thing of it, like I'm with you there. The tiger like is my favorite, and some of the people who have got the tiger print like really go well. Like if you had a black and white like NWO guys and the zebra print, like I think that would look so nice. But,
no, it's really cool. I mean, what they did was really cool, and they are making them more unique this time round, Jamie, because I believe that they are out. The zebras are out of 25.
Okay.
I don't know if they're bringing anything else back for the because obviously the elephants and the tigers were for retail, so they may be numbered as well. I don't know, but I definitely believe that the zebras are going to be out of 25. And follow the EPL line of what we saw. So
nice.
So there will be some uniqueness to them. I think even more uniqueness to them. Number 3 is Gold UD 101. So I think a 1 of 1 should be either a superfractor or gold. In my view, I don't like black. I don't like. Other colours of 1 of 1s.
There is. That's pretty much. Is it black and gold?
You know what I mean? Black, gold, superfractor.
Yeah, I don't think there is any others.
I mean, like if you look at like Chronicles, for example,
isn't there? But
there is red. Yes, in the
there's different variations.
Undisputed is red, isn't it, and stuff like that. But I do think it should be a superfractor, which is a jazzy gold, basically, or vinyl, whatever you want to call it, and gold. And I do think that the gold cards always popped on UD, and to make them into a 1 of 1, I would prefer them not to have made the base, the parallel base gold, and just had the the autos versions of, because the base is black, right? Of one, but the auto versions are gold.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have preferred them to have the gold throughout the whole set and the autos as being the 101s. That's what they should have done, and that's why it's at 3 and not number 2, to be honest. So number 2 is gold Panini out of 10. I know Topps have done it as well, but obviously the gold Panini out of 10 are just on point, and I'm going to
true gold.
Thank you for
proper
saying it.
gold.
I don't want to say true gold. I hate the word true. It is. I think the go-to parallel throughout any set right now. Popularity, price, all of those things into one. I really think that it is the main parallel out there, and I think it will continue until Panini lose it. It'll be interesting to come back to this after Panini has lost WWE and see if they're still sought after.
See what those golds are doing, yeah.
10 years down the line, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's the interesting thing.
Yeah.
I can see why people gravitate to them. I think they're very nice. But yeah, number 1, Superfractor, Topps 1 of 1. There can't be anything else in my mind. It is the go-to parallel out there, basically, with regarding as I think the way I think we spoke about it last week, didn't we, Chris, or last time, where with regarding Superfractor, as a kid, you know, if you were into trading cards, you always wanted to pull the Superfractor. And obviously I wasn't a kid when I was pulling cards because I didn't do that. But that's what everyone says. And I agree, you know.
Every Chrome product as well, like I said, in any sport, in any hobby, like the Superfractor is king, isn't it? Like, and it always looks nice. Whatever design, it always looks nice. And they hold their price well. They are just a nice card to own, aren't they?
But Topps did it so well, I think. Like, they got it spot on with the Superfractor. I'm looking forward when the product does go back to Topps and they start putting them back out again. Oh, lovely. I mean, it's just so cool. So anyway, there you go. Chris, go on. You give yours.
So, number 5. Kind of a little bit of a one. It's the blue to 50 of WWE Topps Heritage 2018. Now, I know, Jamie, you'll know these. Jave, you know these ones? They got like a banner.
Jave?
Jazz. Do you know the ones? So they've got like a banner at the bottom that will say like Raw, SmackDown, NXT.
Yes.
So I'm saying SmackDown only because the blue of the card, the actual blue of the card is the blue sort of SmackDown color, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And there's some images within it. Example, Shinsuke Nakamura, I think he's got like a patch in it where he's wearing a SmackDown t-shirt as well, so it looks beautiful. So yeah,
the interesting with that as well, the autos in the blue as well, they also have blue ink and they're on card, and that blue matches the blue of the border.
Really cool.
So it all looks good.
Blue on blue on blue.
Yeah,
that's it.
And then you get a red on there, and that don't look right.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, so it doesn't quite work with the rest of the set. But if you can get one of these SmackDown guys on it, it would look really nice. So it's something that I might need to add.
The red and blue, if you put those glasses on it, they become 3D.
Oh, USP there. So USP. My next one is Topps Chrome. So black to 10.
There's a surprise.
I fucking love. Sorry, Margaret. I fucking love the black to 10. It looks amazing. It shouldn't be a 1 of 1 in my opinion. That's my opinion. It should be gold as 1 of 1, and I think the black to 10 works. I just don't see. I just think it looks wicked.
I've got no problem with a black card. within as a parallel. I've got no problem with it. I think in some respect they're really, really pop, to be honest.
Yeah.
With the images on there and stuff like that. But I don't know why they would ever have it as a 1 of 1. So,
no, that's it. And
terrible.
yeah, just no. Yeah, just no.
I don't get why people get so excited about the black 1 of 1, to be honest. Jamie, you were saying before you love black on the card, but I mean, what can you elaborate on the excitement of a black 1 of 1?
No, not just black. I just like. So I've always had a thing for lime green and black, and I think that's brilliant because I was always a Jeff Hardy fan growing up, and those kind of colours always were with him. And my first new car I bought was like lime green and black, and I've always
nice.
had those two colours together. And like even on like Need for Speed and stuff growing up, I always had like black rims and lime cars, and it's always been something like if I see it on a card, I'll go for it. But I think if it's a black card, it's got to be a reason that it's a black card, and I don't know. We're not, like you said, the 1 of 1. I don't think that really pops enough to be a 1 of 1. But in other parallels, I've got no issue with it. So I think they're really nice.
Yeah. And I think in chrome, it looks really, really, really nice. So yeah, that is my number 4. Number 3 was on Dave's list. It's animal prints. And I've just, same as Dave, I've just gone for the whole of the animal prints, the whole zoo. My favourite, and again...
Noah's Ark.
No. Yes. My favourite of the 3 is also the tiger. I don't know if a part of that is because I've only ever owned the tiger, so I haven't really had in hand the other ones. I've seen pictures, obviously. But yeah, tiger one looks fucking sick.
I'm sorry. If they brought out the snake skin,
snake
that
skin
would be cool, man.
Imagine a Jake the Snake in a snake skin parallel.
You know what I mean?
Lloydy's getting excited there.
Honestly. Honestly, I love it.
But yeah, it just makes, opening products just that little bit more exciting. And Dave's just mentioned they're going to do them to 25. I would like to see all of them numbered. I would rather that they did that and then maybe took out one of the colours, take out the green to 5 in select, and put in.
Well, we haven't seen many
snakes to 5. Pardon?
We haven't seen many parallel cards, like, you know what I mean? What they're going to have. But...
Yeah, so then maybe they will. After listening to this, I'm sure that they will take heed of my advice and they will do it.
Of course.
Of course. Number 2, it's slightly different to Dave's, and I'm going to question you on yours, Dave. So mine is the gold shimmer prism to 5, specifically 2023.
Yep.
You've just picked up the to 5 PSA 10 Kiana.
Yeah.
Was that just because that was what was available?
Yeah, exactly. If I could find
this was my question.
If I could find a gold 10
would you have gone for that over the 5?
I would say that I think the gold would have been out of my price range.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think the gold shimmer, even though it's a 5 and not a 10, it's less than a true gold. I fucking hate true. It's less. It's a lot considerably.
Is it
a lot less?
True rookie, true gold.
Yeah, true rookie, true gold. Fucking hell. But,
too far.
Yeah. But ultimately, that would come down to the pricing, right?
Okay. So that's where we differ on this, because I prefer the gold shimmer. Across the board, even like an NBA products, they just brought out a Monopoly NBA, and the gold shimmer is something quite high, like 500 or something like that.
Yeah.
And even that, I'm like, wow, that's made it like affordable for me to go in and buy like Karl Anthony Towns or whoever. So yes, I prefer the shimmer.
Don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I will. When we get into the Mega 5,
you could disagree, but
exactly. I'm not going to say you're wrong, but ultimately, the way that I see it is that the true gold, as it were, is like the go-to of the set, right? That's the set as a thing. The first off the line is like I
think
an insert, a numbered insert.
Yeah. That's it.
Parallel.
I think the true gold is more recognizable throughout the whole of cards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas the gold shimmer is very much a Panini thing, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You're not seeing the shimmer parallel in the. I just think it's nice.
It's the same. It's the same with the 11. I mean, it's 11. What's the difference? Like you've got a gold 10 and a blue shimmer 11.
11, yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, but they're not even in the same league when it
Those
comes
ones
to
are not,
popularity
no.
and price,
No,
right?
God, no.
So you know, but I am on board with the gold shimmer. But let me explain that when we get to the Mega 5. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
And number one for me, it could only ever be the Topps Superfractor 1 of 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, Dave summed that one up. It just, you can just look at it and you know that that's a special card. And yeah, just amazing. Panini should, in my opinion, also do the same. But yeah, Jamie.
They've got a vinyl, haven't they? Which is basically a superfractor, but it's not a 1 of 1.
It's not a 1 of 1. So it's,
no,
yeah.
But they do
hit
it.
the
It's
same.
just that they don't do it. You know what I mean? It's like okay.
They don't make it as special as I feel it should be. But
exactly.
yeah,
agreed.
Anyway, Jamie, let's hear yours.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you guys, you have persuaded me with your top 5s. You've given me good evidence towards the Mega 5. And I feel like mine are more honourable mentions as opposed to my top 5.
One of yours I really,
No.
really, really like.
I don't agree with that. I think more so than anything, these are what you hit the brief. You hit the brief of what is your favourite.
Let's see how we
We
go.
We didn't say the best. We said what is the favourite,
Okay.
and you've given us your favourite. So you've hit the brief. Me and Chris have not hit the brief.
So,
I don't think.
I think you have, but we'll go through. I'll go through what I've got, and I'm going to ask for a favour. I'm going to do a top 6 because another one popped into my head as you guys were chatting, and I'm going to add it in there as a top 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Only if it's Booker T.
At
Well,
5.
let's wait and see.
4 or 4 or 6.
Right. So number 6, I'm going to be putting in the Disco Donuts. So.
Okay.
Full disclosure, like Panini stuff for me is all fairly new. Since WWE took that over, I had no knowledge of Panini product whatsoever.
Yeah.
So this is the first time I've seen it in product. I've fallen in love with it. I think the fact that it's got the little hologram in it and stuff is really cool. Disco Donuts, fully on board with it. And I like the fact that it's also like in a different type product box. It makes it a bit more of a chase to collect, especially for me. So that's my number 6. Number 5, and I've not done this on purpose, it's just the way it's slotted in. Chris, you mentioned Topps Chrome. You know, Lloydy, you've mentioned Topps Chrome. I like the colour parallels of the 5 Timers clubs. The greens are really nice with the autos. The golds all look really good for the rest. Like the blacks look really good on there. Like they all look, and even the reds, like they all look really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm putting that at number 5. It doesn't have to stay at number 5 because I know full well why, but that's just where it's going to sit on my top 5. But yeah, that's my one I've added as a result of the conversation.
Okay.
Number 4, Rainbow Foil AW Upper Deck. I really like these as a throwback to the No Mercy card set. That was the first card set I ever got into when I started collecting cards properly. No one really has done like a foil finish card for WWE since. And I've had AEW done this. And again, like the way you got the set via traded in on, you know, e-pack and then getting one of those cards. I think initially people were wondering if it's going to be cheaper to get a set. But ultimately over time, like you can now pick that whole set up so cheaply. And I recommend anyone, if you want a base set of a parallel, go after that and you can pick one up for the same price as a base set really. But the finish looks really nice. I think for some of the bigger names, it'd be one to collect for the future. And you can pick up MJFs, your Wardlows, all your big names for a good price at the minute. So Rainbow Foil at number 4. Number 3, a card set, which I think people are going to go after in the future. And the parallels in particular all look really nice. And that's Platinum 2010 from Topps. Again, Top seems to do, when they get colours, they all pop so nice. And they've all got like this silhouette type finish to a lot of the cards. And again, the variety in colours, you've got blues, you've got greens. They're all different numbers and stuff like that. And I really enjoy that Platinum set as a whole, really, as well. So, yeah.
Shout out to the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik, definitely.
Oh, yes.
That's probably his best card in Platinum, to be honest.
Camel Clutch one.
Camel Clutch, yeah. There's a lot of cool cards and a lot of cool images in there. And again, a bit of a sleeper set. I think people are sort of a little bit on it and then a little bit not. But do check it out. If you're not seeing Platinum 2010, do check it out.
Cool set, yeah. I really like that set.
Number 2, another shout out to AEW Upper Deck Series 1. And that's the Finisher Parallels. Another nice one to chase. A very minor parallel. It's just got the name of the finisher, or if it's an announcer or something, it's got it written in the text in the bottom. Could easily be missed, but again, quite a hard chase. And I know a few people who are going after it and are still not that close for getting it. I don't know what the breakdown was of getting them in your boxes or in your packs, but they're quite hard.
They're really rare, yeah. I'm almost certain they're really, really rare. I mean, when Series 1 first came out, we had no idea really about these finisher parallels, did we?
No. I think they're one a box. I'm pretty sure when I ripped my box, I only got the one as John Moxley, and I think it may be along those lines.
Do you remember John ripped in America? John Thurman.
Thurmond, yeah.
No, I don't remember.
He basically ripped open a load of blasters. I think it was blasters, and every single one of them were parallel. Were finisher parallels.
No way! No every
way.
pack.
He got about.
Not know that.
He got about 150.
Fucking hell. That's where they all were then. The John Animal.
Honestly, like there is a picture of it.
Wow, I'll have to find that.
I might message Sean after this and just ask him. That's mad.
He took a photo of it. He ripped it while on the Zoom chat with R2 every fucking time.
Oh, is you in it? Yeah.
C3PO's come to see us. See ya.
It's not time for his bedtime yet.
9 o'clock. Oh no, it's got 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock must be.
Anyway, I've lost my train of thought.
John Thurmond.
Finisher parallels.
So basically, Trav watched him open it, all of it, and it was just one after the other. They thought all of the finisher parallels were the base.
Yeah.
No way.
Until they realised it wasn't. I don't know what he's done with them all, but he had hundreds.
Jeez.
Like, literally, it was all laid out.
Them.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, man. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Like, they literally just bunged them all in a few and lobbed them off in a case by mistake, probably.
Mental. Yeah, there must have been some configuring issue there.
We know that they've done mistakes, right? With like
CM,
like including the CM Punk cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was
like,
slip ups,
including stuff in places that they shouldn't include it, let alone the fucking miscuts and the peeling and God knows what else. But they, these things did actually happen. So yeah, mad.
Yeah, but finisher parallels. I like them as a chase, and that will keep me busy for a long, long time, and that's all good for me. And then number 1, again, Topps Chrome. It seems to be Chrome is king, as always. The Atomic Refractors from 2015, Topps Chrome, and 2014, I think, as well, they appeared. They're sort of that cracked ice finish, but they're cool atomics, and I just like the way they're done. The collars always seem to pop really well on them. I can't big these up enough. I think if anyone is looking for names of 2014, 2015, and the heck we're in Topps Chrome, pick them up because you can get them at a nice price, and they're a nice card to own if they shine them up lovely.
And I think you said about they're like cracked ice in the prism. They're so much nicer to actually when you actually look at them. The Topps Chrome compared to the prism, Topps Chrome wins hands down.
Yeah, I
don't know what it is about.
There's no debate about it.
No,
it's because the breaks are a lot bigger.
There's like an acetate over the top as well. It's like another layer.
I think that
on
might
top.
be it as well. Yeah. Whereas the Panini's just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know, Lloydy, you picked up the rock one for me last year, and like the blue on that rock just like shines so well with that diamond effect.
Yeah, you gave the Natalia to my missus.
Oh, Natalia as well, yeah.
The first lady went to the missus. The first lady. Then Natalia went to the first lady, and she loves that card, and I love that card as well. I think it's great. I think it's a really standout piece of PC, to be honest. So really cool.
So that's my top 5 plus 1.
Cool.
Like you guys said, a bit more of a personal choice in there, but they're just ones that I've come to love really over the last few years. So yeah.
Okay.
So before we move over to the Mega 5, any honourable mentions? Do you want to add a 6th one, Dave?
I don't add a 6th, but no. I would say that the blue in Prism 2023 this year was on point.
Okay.
It was probably the nicest blue card that I've seen as a parallel. The deep blue, as it were. It was very nice. I did enjoy that. I like a white card as well. Select did a good white card, like a bone coloured card. They're quite cool. I thought I'd be more drawn to red, but I'm more drawn to the shiny gold. I was surprised myself doing this list. I thought I'd be like, red, and no.
One for me that just didn't make it was a tie-dye from Select.
Yeah.
I do like the tie-dye, but I just feel like there's a couple of people it just doesn't work as well with. There's a few that it works really well with. But yeah, I went for the animal prints over the tie-dye, I think.
I didn't even think about the tie-dye, to be honest. Didn't even cross my mind, really.
Another top 5.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to Mega 5 this or attempt to Mega 5 this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
LFG.
Cool, right.
I thought Artem was going to count us in then. I thought he was going to bleed
us
in.
Okay.
Just wait until I start talking. So I'm going to explain it. In my mind, I'll be very brief. In my mind, the best, I'm not saying the favourite, I'm saying the best in my mind is Superfractor Tops 1 of 1, Gold Panini 10, it's Gold Shimmer 5, Animal Prints 4, and then we can stick on Atomic Refractors if they are quality at 5. That would be, in my view, the best. But we're not talking about the best. We're talking about the favourite.
I'm going to bed. That sounds like it's done, I think.
No. I think that is the best. I'm not saying it's the favourite. And the actual thing, the actual topic this week and the things that we brought to the table should have been our favourite. I do think that the Superfractor is going to have to go for at number 1.
I do too.
And I do think Animal Prints are either 3 and 4, but anything else is up for grabs.
Okay. Well, we've got to close out year 1 with a proper Mega 5. So let's do the Superfractors at 1. I'm happy with going with that. We all agree we all love a gold. Which gold do you want to put number 2?
I was about to say, I think we can only have either the Shimmer or the True Gold, as Dave likes to say. And I think it's probably going to have to be the True Gold because it's higher value on the most part, and it seems to be what like the general consensus is that that's what people like. And
however,
I prefer the Shimmer.
However, this is not about the best. This is
no.
What our favourites are.
This is our Mega.
But if I'm going to say a favourite out of the 2, the thing is, I had to put Gold Panini out of 10 because I kind of knew that you were going to go for the Shimmer, right? So I had to say it, and I have to say, and I had to prefix this with, if it was the best, it would be Gold out of 10 with Shimmer below it.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about the best. We're talking about our favourite. So with that regards, Gold Shimmer stays.
Gold Shimmer.
Gold
Okay.
Panini out of 10 goes.
Cool.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I
'cause
mean,
we're doing
if I had
favourite out of best.
if I had the choice of the two, I choose the Shimmer. I just prefer it, But yeah. Cool.
Then Atomic is 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm happy with that as well. I think for me, the rarity of trying to pull one of them is only similar to what the rarity of maybe trying to get some of the animal prints would be. No, they were only available in like hanger packs in Walmart. Like it's such a hard one to try and get. So that suits me, and they're a lovely card, so that's good.
I would definitely say then the easiest one for 4 is the animal prints.
Animal prints,
It's in 2 of our lists, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. And then I'm going to put one out there for 5. Finish a parallel. I think it's a great shout.
So I will counter that slightly, and I'll let Jamie make the decision. Platinum.
Okay.
So I say platinum. You say finisher. Jamie, it's up to you.
Okay.
And don't say rainbow foil.
No, I'm going to mix things
Don't
up.
put 6 in there.
Okay, I'm going to change things up completely. I wouldn't mind putting
rainbow.
Chrome 2021 in there with the 5 Timers Club and the colours that we get in Chrome 2021 to cover those bases, I think.
Fine.
Does that sound good? and we've not made we've not got Booker T in there, but he's kind of included. So that even makes it even better.
Okay.
There you go.
Fine.
Yeah,
You've
so
there you
solved,
go.
Jamie. Well done.
Well done, Jamie. Booker T gets another entry.
Wow, he's up there for
Somewhat.
entries into our top 3.
At just 5.
He's probably got 5 now.
Never be 1. Always 5.
We all agree though, like there are some amazing colours in Chrome 2021, isn't there? For all of its flaws in some ways, like the insert sets and the colours for them.
I mean, it's got purest green in there as well.
Yeah.
Davey likes that one.
Yeah. I think it's very,
It's
very
in,
special
it's done.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to run it? Do you want to
Run it.
Right, so Superfractors at 1, Gold out of 10 at 2, Atomic
No.
Fractors 3.
Nope.
Okay, what are we doing?
Gold Shimmer.
Gold
out of
Shimmer.
5.
5, okay, fine.
Is number 2.
5. Okay, number 1, Superfractor. Number 2, Gold Shimmer out of 5. 3, Atomic Refractors from Chrome 2014 and 15. Animal Prints of 4 and Chrome 2021, any colour.
Well,
In the bag.
is Chrome 2021 is it the 5 Timers Club?
That's 21, isn't it?
Oh no, did you say 5 Timers Club? I didn't hear you say 5 Timers Club.
Yeah, 21 Chrome.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that's all good.
I'm going mad.
That's all right.
Yes,
Go, man.
lovely.
Sounds good. Right.
Boom.
Well
Right.
done, mate.
Another
wrap.
week done. Cool. That's pretty much us done, I think. Plugs and goodbyes. I mean, we know, so we've got a big show next week, or 2 weeks, sorry.
Yeah.
Our 1 year anniversary show.
Yes.
1 year.
So just to give some clarity to what we're going to be doing, so it will be the best of. So we are compiling our best bits basically into a show, and that's what it's going to be. So Jamie's going to do this while he's traveling. So Jamie is off to America, and obviously we'll have the show out in the normal time frames, and the show after that will be live again. But it's really cool that we're doing that, to be honest, because I think we've done so many good little segments and peppered throughout all of our shows, and we had a discussion about it, and there are some real pearls of comedy gold.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Soppy shit, and it's so good, man. And Jamie's the whiz behind the decks, going to mix it all up for us. Wiki, Wild Wild West. So really, really looking forward to that. But it is going to be weird not having a show for 4 weeks, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'll let you guys know. So because obviously Jamie's doing the next show, and I'll do the show after that. So I'll choose. Let me have a think, and I'll choose the top 5, Mega 5 for the next show. But I'll on the closing notes of the best of, I'll mention it then, basically.
Cool.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I think when we get back as well, and also when we get back, obviously we're going to have a plethora of Revolution to talk about as well.
Oh yeah, Dave will have been in tons of breaks.
No, not for me, not for me. But I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like.
Yeah, that's it.
Even if I go on breaks and don't buy anything, I'm looking forward to really being a bystander, but seeing what everyone gets. I just really hope that people are pulling the kabooms. And I think that'd be really cool, man. I think that would be a really good watch. So cool,
wicked.
Jamie, do you want to go
us
through the plug?
So I'll kick off with plugs in this week. So as usual,
like Roman Reigns fisting you.
No,
your paper.
No. Just need him to do the paper. That's all we need. Just the paper.
The paper.
Just the paper. So if you want to find us on social media, all the usual places. So we're over on Facebook. So if you want to join the group, again, we're a friendly bunch of people, always putting up posts, things we're bought, things we're seeing, just generally chatting cards. Really, we've got obviously the Liberators in there. We've got Chris's Nook voting. We've got Wrestling Card Wednesday, and just generally good fun. So if you want to head over to the group, head over there, Squared Circle Relics Podcast on Facebook. If you can't find it, DM any of us and we will get you added in there, no problem at all. Instagram, we're back to doing posts every single day on Instagram, so you can find us there at Squared Circle Relics Pod. Search for us on there. We are literally, as of recording now, on 199 followers. Ooh. So we need one more person to like us or follow us on Instagram, and we've got 200. So whoever does that, well done on you. I don't know if we can sort out a little something for the 200 follower, but it may have already happened by this point. But if it doesn't happen, or it does happen, I'm sure we'll sort a little gift out for the first anniversary on that. On Twitter, I'll let Lloydy give you all the Twitter details. But just a couple of quick things. So again, with the Hogan shirts, if you want to get a Hogan shirt pre-ordered, just drop me a message before the end of Sunday and I'll get that ordered for you. In regards to the first anniversary show, so as Lloydy said, we're doing a bit of a best of. I'm going to open up the memos once again like we did at Christmas. So if you want to send us a little anniversary message or just your favourite bits, like a little bit of an intro or something, that what your favourite bit of the past year is, we'll use that within the show and we can collate them throughout. So again, feel free. I'll drop the link in the Facebook group later on the week. And just a real quick note as well. Matt Dawkins is a big fan, and I think Chris, you are as well to some degree as well, with AEW Fight
of Matt Dawkins.
Matt Dawkins.
Right, yeah.
I am
a big fan of Matt Dawkins. He's a ledge.
We all are. So obviously, I think he's as pumped about AEW Fight Forever as I am.
100%.
So we had a bit of a chat on Facebook, and me and him are going to maybe do a bit of a pre-release or a brand new release day little review or sort of our thoughts on AEW Fight Forever. So we haven't quite figured out all the details yet of how we're going to do it, but we're going to try and get something sorted with that. So
sign me up. Sign me up.
So that sounds like it could be a bit of a fun one to do.
Sign me out.
That's why I didn't want to. I know you're not a massive gamer as such, but I know that it'd be quite cool to maybe do something else. So
if it's on it's going to be on the Switch. I might play it on the Switch.
It is going to be on the Switch.
I might play on the Switch. Yeah.
So we're just.
But my review might be this is shit.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
So watch out for that one. That'll be after the first anniversary because that's not due out until the end of the month. But one to look out for anyway. So Matt's offered to do a Fight Forever special on that one, which is all good. And that's pretty much me really for the plugs and stuff. Again, send any details over if you want to get involved with the first anniversary show, and I'll see you guys when I get back from the States. I'll be going on Wednesday. I'll be there for Collision on the Saturday for the first Collision, then I'll be back the following Tuesday. So, a quick trip, but I'm going to bring all my cards back from the States that have been collected there for the past 6 months. So, I said to my dad the other day, I said, what's my collection looking like at the minute? He goes, you've got an entire bed divan drawer full of cards. I'm like, oh my fucking God, there's a lot of cards there. But they're all still in bubble wrap, so I need to unwrap the whole lot and get them in my carry-on luggage on the way back. So it's going to be interesting how that goes. But yeah, watch this space. What about you guys? Plugs and bits and pieces. Anything else to add?
Not really. That's just really cool, I think. I think that's really cool. No, just the normal stuff from me. So Cambridge trading cards on Instagram and YouTube. Got the Leaf Heroes of Wrestling up there. Video's doing pretty well. Like Jamie said, I mentioned it the last time, I was close to 300 followers or subscribers. And I keep getting up to 299, and then I'll lose like five subscribers, and I'll go down, and then I'll get back up to 299, and then I go back down. So I think I'm on about 297 at the moment. So yeah, if you want to subscribe and actually stay subscribed, I'd very much appreciate that. There will be some more videos coming soon. I've got the final installment of Ultimate Sticker Collection 2017, and I will just ruin it for anyone who's going to actually watch that. I've ruined it already. I've ruined it already on the Facebook group because I bought 200 packs of this in 2019. I want to say 2020 maybe. And I'd opened 199 of them, and I hadn't pulled the Liv Morgan rookie sticker, which is what I'm trying to pull. Fucking last pack. Last pack
magic, mate.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. So yeah, that's all on video. So that will be going up very soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Over to you, Dave. But one final. Oh, Dave, you just subscribed. Thank you.
Oh, boom.
There you go.
Oh, now I'm on 299.
I thought I was. Sorry.
That's all good.
So I'm on Twitter with the pod and myself, but generally I just do most of the pod stuff. So at SCR Pod, that's me really behind the scenes doing our Twitter account. So if you haven't joined us, please do come say hello. And yeah, that's that. At D_Lloydy Boy at whatever. I can't. I'm on Instagram. Nobody loves me. Fucking great. And
hey, I tagged you in something the other day.
You did.
You
did. Thank you. It was very nice. So I'll finish this off. Saying three things. So 1, belated happy birthday, Chris.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
2, bon voyage, Jamie.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great time, mate.
Thank you. I will.
And 3, fuck John Cena.